Subscribe! Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Lucas and I here to do a whole lot of talking about a whole lot of nothing, and I've been told to step aside. So Lucas, take it away. I'm ready. I don't know what's happening, but go ahead. You have something to say.
I'd like to give a little update, and I'd like to make sure that all the correct fans that are listening to this podcast know what they need to do in order to really call themselves a fan of the podcast.
Okay.
As you should know, tonight at 8:00 p.m., the Birmingham fixtures start. It's the first night for our favorite netball team, the Silver Ferns.
Let's go.
Tonight at 8 p.m., they will be playing Northern Ireland.
And let me tell you, I fucking hate Northern Ireland.
Fuck Northern Ireland. What the fuck are you doing? Join Ireland.
They don't even
or get
have
off
nets.
The pot. In Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Because snakes go right through them, and you know how the Irish feel about snakes.
Yeah, they're so focused on their fucking potato famine. Little do you know that they have a net famine as well. Just some
That's a
history
fact.
for
That's
you.
a fact.
History for
So
you. Yeah.
the Northern Ireland's not gonna make any
not.
goals, baskets. I don't know what you call a point
It's probably
in this.
both. It's probably both. It's probably
Okay.
goals with a B in front of it, maybe silent B.
Goals.
Yeah, goals. Yeah, that might be it.
Big ol'.
How many do you think? I wish I could place bets on these games because I would. I'd bet all my money on them every game.
It'll be at least a lot to little in our favor.
Right.
A couple extra points.
Yes.
More than
yeah,
last time.
Right.
I think.
So 8 p.m. they play, you said?
At 8 p.m. Well, technically, they play tomorrow at 7 a.m.,
Mm.
but because of the time zone changes,
Right. The world.
that is the same thing as 8 p.m. tonight.
Cool. I don't understand that math, but I'm with it.
Me neither.
I don't need to understand. You know what's the best part about this fandom is that I don't need to understand it. I just need to love it. And that's all that matters.
Exactly. I'm just excited for it. I'm just really excited.
I'm actually pumped. I'm so happy about this. And I hope that
if they win, go team. If they lose, it wasn't their fault.
Right.
Look, come on, ref.
It's the ref's fault. Or we need to think about coaching changes. All right. Staffing, we need to think about that. It's not the players. Okay?
I want to know who the coach is and just yell his name sometime or her name sometimes. Because this is a woman's team. We have to remember.
Right.
And they play men, by the way. I was looking at some of their past games.
Well, because I've seen so many times when they do I think it's a co-ed team.
Is it co-ed?
I think it's co-ed, yeah. I think anyone, regardless of gender, can play on the team.
See, that's cool. See,
Which is dope.
that's why we support the Silver Ferns.
Exactly.
Because they're forward thinking.
They are progressive and we are about it.
It's one of the reasons we love them so much.
But I mean, I want to go to a game. When are they coming here? When are they coming to Nashville or to New York? Somewhere. They got to be coming sometime. Netball is going to sweep the U.S.
It's coming soon. All of our kids are going to be playing that shit in school.
Yeah.
And we're going to be fucking soccer moms for it. We're going to be netball moms and dads.
Netball is going to be the next backyard game because it's clearly a game of people who can't do basketball or football professionally. So they're like, oh, let's play this netball game because we loved gym growing up, So they have to do something athletic, and that's what they do.
Right. Remember summer camp? Let's do that, but just squish it all together into one game. Let's just do that.
Yes.
It's a bunch of camp counselors, probably. I think these are the people who are playing.
Right. But here's the thing. I'm not above getting angry at them. If they start losing too much, I'll get mad.
Yeah.
Because we know how I get about these guys. So
you get fucking pissed.
So listen, if I fall in love with them as much as I love these guys, I'm gonna let them have it if I have to. I'm gonna be that crazy fan on Twitter that just tweets at him what was this play? Why did you do this?
Coach Birmingham, what were you thinking? Clearly, Natasha should have been playing centerfold, and you had her all the way in backfield. The fuck? And I know Aaron's going to do this shit because the amount of times we've had a party and he's sitting in the corner on the couch, staring at his phone with his fingers pressed into his forehead, what the fuck? I can't count on my fingers.
That's happened too many times. the amount of times that I like have been invited to go do something, or there is a party, or I have an obligation such as class and it's during school,
I've seen that too. Yeah.
I will make sure that I can watch the game. Because if I can't, I'll be furious.
It's important.
Yeah.
To your well-being, kind of. I mean,
I-
you get
no,
mad. Makes you mad.
I was telling Lucas before this, I'm not gonna get into details. I'm having a rough week. And I woke up the next day after like just having a really, really shit day. And I was like, oh my God, basketball doesn't start for another 3 months. I was genuinely sad. I was like,
Dude,
fuck, I
you are in
need
a desert
basketball right now. Like there is no sports happening except for like the Nashville soccer team plays once a week. Like I can't do this. I
Yeah.
can't do. I go into work every day. There's no sports happening. It sucks.
Dude, that's why we have netball tonight, 8 p.m. I don't know what the
everyone
fuck you're
tune
doing.
in. Tune in.
Never mind. I do know what you're doing.
You're watching.
I know
fucking
exactly what
netball.
you're doing.
And there better be reruns. There better be reruns on your Instagram, Silver Ferns. I'll be pissed if they're not. I'm down. I love
Yeah.
the Silver Ferns. But thank you for letting everyone know that. If
Yeah,
you are a true
give an
fan, if you follow them and you
Mhm.
you watch their
Good
games.
updates.
So thank you guys for that. What I was just thinking of actually when we were talking about watching the games, I don't understand because my dad will sometimes, if he can't watch the game, he'll listen to it on the radio. It's clearly just like an old person thing because
Yeah.
you
I-
had to
I
listen
don't
to it
get
when
it.
you're old. But I'd rather die. I'd rather not watch the game than listen to it on the radio. Like I'd rather not know
Yeah.
anything that's
Yeah.
happening than listen to it on the radio.
Well, because it's some guy you don't know and don't like, by the
Right.
way, just trying to just like explain
Right.
to you what's going on live.
Yeah. And he's constantly just like giving his own 2 cents that's wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, first of all, when you watch a game, sometimes I'll shut off the sound and I'll just watch the game
right.
and be
right.
doing other things or like having other
Sound
sounds
doesn't
happen.
matter.
No, sound doesn't matter because usually the people talking are dumb. So I'm
They
like,
have
I
no
don't,
idea
I
what's
don't want
going-
to, I don't want to listen to you talk. I don't want to listen to you talk. So
For people who don't understand, it's like watching a movie like with just the not even the subtitle. You can't even hear the movie. It's
Right.
just some guy who's like, okay, so she's going into a closet. She shouldn't go in that closet. He's gonna come get her. He's
Right.
gonna come. He's gonna. Oh, okay. So she left the closet.
She
Now
left-
it's time for sex. The man is out of the shower. It's steamy, and they're gonna. Okay, I saw something move past the window.
yeah,
And you're
it's
like,
an audio.
fuck
Yeah,
this.
it's basically just an audio book of someone watching a movie
Yeah,
and
but
telling
that's
you what's
for
happening.
sports.
Yeah, it's horrible. So I always think that's very funny. Like sometimes, like if I can't find the game, my dad will send me like what radio station it's on. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
No,
I'm not gonna listen to the game. Well, first of all, also I have Twitter, so like I can follow it. I can follow up.
Right. You know what? You can know what's going on.
I don't need to listen to some random dude who sucks talk about it. But
What's
yeah.
fun? It's kind of ironic because we do make a podcast, and that's
Right.
what we do. Is
But
just
we're
audio.
not like
we're
not telling you something that's
describing.
happened. Like we're
Yeah.
telling you things that have happened, or like we're talking about things, but we're not like in the moment. Like there's something big happening right there,
Yeah.
and we're like, "What's the deal with fucking mashed potatoes?" You know, like
Like if
doesn't
we
make
did a
any sense.
live podcast while we like walked through a street, or like there's a dog, there's a car.
Yeah, hey guys.
and
So there's a
it's
dog
keyed
there.
up.
Yep. Oh, this is a nice shop. Oh, what's happening over there? Interesting. Oh, that person just stole that person's purse. Oh, we'll figure it out later.
I'm gonna
This is
ignore
so-
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a headband update.
Aaron's got a big headband.
I had a big headband update. I have multiple now. And here's the thing. I was nervous about it. And I went into the brewery the other day and my hair started like falling down. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I brought my hat and I brought a headband. And I said to everyone, I was like, guys, should I go hat or headband right now? And they were like, headband, obviously. But they were like joking about it. And then I pulled out a headband and they were like, what the fuck, dude? Why do you have a headband? And then I put it on and they were like, yes, that's the look. And they've loved it.
Surprising.
They loved it. And I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm in. I'm fully
Fuck
in.
yeah.
and I love it. And I'm only gonna wear them like when I'm at the brewery or like when it's like doing something funny or something. But
Yeah. Well,
but I don't think it. But I wore it to soccer, and I kind of looked like the Karate Kid when I was done. My hair, like I was so sweaty as fuck, and like look at this picture of me, Karate Kid.
Dude, honestly, that's a look. It's like a soccer look.
It is. It's for sure.
You
soccer.
know?
There's actually another guy in the league who wears a headband. He's the only guy, and I'm gonna steal his thunder. He's gonna be pissed.
Dude, you
He's
guys
gonna
are
be
going to
mad.
give each other looks and you're going to be pissed off. That's what I found out about headbands.
We're gonna
When
headbutt
I-
each other, and we're gonna have
Ye-
padding. Also, I wore this. I wore my other one to my soccer game, and
Yeah.
I headed a ball. My head felt fine because it hit the headband.
Oh, that's so smart. Oh, that's so smart.
It hit the headband. It didn't hit
Aaron,
me.
These are superpowers.
It's
And I think every color is going to give you a different like
power.
buff.
What is this one today?
Uh,
Stole my voice.
this one stole your voice.
Yeah.
but it's redirecting the power into like I don't know, the same volume is coming out in farts or something. I'm not sure.
We don't know where the other sound is going, but it's
No.
it's coming out some other orifice. Who knows?
Somebody's in a lot of pain right now. We don't know who. But they just hear screaming.
Oh my god. But everyone was saying I was giving them Ted Lasso vibes, and I was like, I'll take it. I love
That's
Ted
a good
Lasso.
thing, right?
I love
I
Ted
haven't
Lasso.
seen it.
You would I've said this to so many people who like don't know soccer or don't like soccer. It is a great show regardless because it's so
Oh,
like
is it a soccer show?
so it's about a American football coach who gets hired to coach a soccer team in England
Huh.
by the owner of the soccer club who was divorced, and so basically the story is there's a couple, a married couple, a guy and a girl who own a soccer club in England. They get divorced because the guy cheats on her, and the guy leaves the soccer team for her to take care of it. And so to fuck over the soccer team, which she knows her ex-husband loves, she hires an American football coach
Oh,
to ruin the team, and it ends up being great. So like, it's it's really really good. And I also
That's
just
like-
I love Jason Sudeikis, and he's perfect in it.
dude, he's so good in everything he does. I'm a huge fan.
He's so funny.
Okay, that makes sense because for a long time I've been like thinking that show and Barry were the same show
Oh,
because
no,
they're
no, no.
both SNL cast members who got
Right.
their own show.
Right.
All of a sudden I want brownies. I
But
don't know
Barry
why.
is also really fucking good.
Yeah. Okay. So you've seen both.
But Barry's completely different. Barry's about a serial killer who ends up wanting to be an actor.
Right. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So
It's
wait, is it funny? Is the Sudeikis show funny?
Oh yeah. It's funny. It's heartfelt. It's like it's
Oh.
serious. It's about sports. It's
Jack of all trades.
it's everything. It really is so good, and there's so many great quotes because he's got like a deep Southern accent, and then it's like
Really?
it's like his deep Southern accent versus these like thick British accents. It's so funny.
weird.
Yeah, it's cool.
And is that
very
also
cool.
HBO?
No, it's Apple.
Oh, well, then I'll never watch it.
Okay, cool. I'll give you my login. You can watch it.
Do you have Apple TV?
Mhm.
What else do you watch on Apple TV?
I watched Severance. It's really fucking good. It was
What's
weird.
Severance?
It's weird. It was
Is it
good.
a movie?
No, it's a new TV show with Adam Scott from Parks and Rec.
Adam Scott. Yeah. I liked him.
It's very good. It's like kind of psychological thriller kind of show.
Do you know anybody else who has Apple TV? I feel like I don't know anybody besides my like aunt.
I know actually a decent amount because so many people watch Ted Lasso. Like Ted Lasso has been like you know how like Ted Lasso is to Apple TV as Stranger Things was to Netflix. Like
Netflix,
people
yeah.
got Netflix to watch Stranger Things, whereas like now it's people got Apple TV to watch Ted Lasso
Right.
because it was so big. I also watched that Tom Holland movie that was on there. That was
Not
pretty
the
good.
Uncharted one.
No, it was something. It was what was it?
I know what you're talking
It
about.
was
though.
some Tom Holland movie that was on there that I watched.
Is he good in anything else?
Yeah, have you seen The Devil All the Time? I think that's on Netflix. I think that's a Netflix movie.
Yeah, it's on my list.
That was
because
fucked up. That is a fucked up movie, and
I love him as
he's
Spider-Man.
really good in that.
Really? Does he
Yeah.
play? He's okay not playing just a kid?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. yeah.
Interesting. I'm
Um,
always blown away that he is British.
yeah.
His
Yeah.
American accent's spot
It's
on.
fantastic. Yeah. I mean,
mean,
that
like-
was the same thing when I found out Andrew Garfield was British too. Like,
Yeah.
that made me furious.
Hey, can I just point out? I just realized that 2 British men have played Spider-Man and only 1 American person.
Mm-hmm. And then
What
he's
the
from
fuck?
Queens.
Is Tobey
Spider-Man's
Maguire from Queens?
No, from
Oh,
Twins. He's
Twins.
from the Twin Cities. Yes.
Minnesota, you know. Is that Minnesota?
Yes, it is. I think it's Minnesota and Milwaukee.
St. Cloud?
I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. I probably am wrong. I know nothing about that area of the country.
Damn. Yeah, that's
weird.
kind of fucked up. I feel like Spider-Man is so American.
Right. That's fine.
And we have the
I
and
don't
then
care.
we
I
have
love
these
Andrew
fucking
Garfield.
commies coming in.
These
We have
commies.
these communists coming in playing
I love it. You
playing
think
Spider-Man.
I love you think Britain is communist.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Ted Lasso's really good, and that's my headband update. So
I like it.
Thank
I like what's the next time you're planning on wearing a headband?
tonight,
Are you gonna wear this one?
maybe I haven't decided what shirt I'm.
I
Gonna
like
wear,
this
so.
one. Match it with the shirt. That's smart.
Okay.
Yeah. But it really is, from what I remember, it really is a rogue fashion option.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of fashion options where like somebody will see it and they'll go, "Oh, hey man, like I like you're doing this." Like
Right.
I do that sometimes.
This is
No,
show
if there's-
stopping.
If there's another headband guy there, he's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
He'll
he's
give you the
pissed.
side eye, like
He's
"You're
mad.
stealing my look."
Right.
It's kind of like if two
And-
guys. Go ahead.
No, you please, you go ahead.
Okay. You seemed angry.
I'm not angry. I just have I have something I'm gonna say that's very, very true. Go ahead.
Okay. I feel like it's the same thing as like the lizard guy or like the snake guy who like if like 2 snake guys were to come into a bar with
Right,
the, like both
right.
the snakes, they'd look at each other and go, you know, like they'd freak
Yeah, it's like
out.
the snakes in Central Park. Like if another snake guy showed up, that'd
Yeah.
be bad. That'd be
That'd
so
be-
bad.
Dude, they're having a snake fight. For sure. They're getting
having
tied
a
in a knot.
big snake fight. That's crazy. But I was gonna say I work at a fucking brewery, so it's a great look for me.
Yeah.
Like it's
You come around-
it's a colorful brewery. There's so many things happening. I'm behind the bar. I'm pouring drinks. It's great.
You're the guy who doesn't have to wipe the sweat off his forehead because
Right,
it's already
right.
taken care of.
Sorry to exactly. And I got the flow flop going.
The flop is huge.
The flop's huge, and it's long enough for the flop to work. But I am getting a haircut on Saturday. But it's just a trim. It's not
Okay.
I'm not like
Good.
doing anything crazy to it.
You need the flop.
It's
a little bit.
the sides. I need the sides trimmed up. Basically, is what I'm doing.
Mhm.
But we'll see how it goes. I have a controversial thing that I'm going to say, and it's only controversial to me because it's so out of character,
Oh.
and
Okay.
you're going to be stunned. AJR released a new song today.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Aaron Fern. Learn how to be yourself.
I What's happening to me?
Why
I
not?
don't like it. And it's not that it's like a bad song or anything. I think it's their weakest song they've ever done.
Wow.
Like
That-
it's one extremely basic, and they are very against that. And they use the same thing over and over again. Like it's just it doesn't. I'm
It's
kind
like repetitive.
yeah. The song's called "I Won't," and they just keep doing like. It's like raise a glass up because I won't do this thing because I won't then do this thing because I won't.
Oh, that's annoying
And I'm
as
like,
hell.
I hate this. I hated it.
Dude.
So I'm a little upset with them. I hope that the rest
I
of their
hope it's a one-off.
I hope it's a one-off thing. And I'm mad because I don't want to not like it. I
Yeah.
want to love it. It's like half of like Justin Timberlake's old album I didn't like, and I was like, I'm fucking pissed
Dude, that shit sucks.
because I want it to be the best.
It's
and
like
it
somebody
isn't.
you respect, and you're like, you're not perfect.
Damn it, yeah. But it's actually a good thing. It's a good thing.
Mhm. Thank God the Beatles don't release new songs, so I don't have to do that shit.
That's true. That is really nice. You don't have to deal with that
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, I guess Paul McCartney does, but like nobody expects an 80-year-old man to make good music.
Right.
You know, if
That's
he
true.
makes a good song, you're like, wow, good for you, Pop. Good for you. You made it up the stairs.
Yeah. That's very funny. But yeah, it's bad. It's not a good song, in my
That's too
opinion.
bad. That's too bad. When did it come out?
Came out today.
Damn.
But they've been
Early take.
they've been playing it on tour for a while.
Oh, so you kind of already knew it?
Yeah, I've seen clips of it here and there, but I was like, I wonder how this is going to sound.
And when does the album drop?
I have no idea. I think they're working
okay.
on it right now, so probably not for a while.
You know who I'm waiting on for an album? The motherfucking. Sorry, excuse my French. The motherfucking Arctic Monkeys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what happened to them?
Nothing. Like they just faded.
Yeah,
Gone.
that's fair.
Poof.
Yeah.
They made an album, and then
Mhm.
they're immediately after they released, they're like, "Hey, by the way, we're making another album." That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm
And
pissed.
We're no strangers to lost albums. You and I.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
we have one together.
We have one together, and then one. You have one? Is it a Citrus Maxima like long lost album?
No, it's
Just
Voyeur
You?
Motel.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe East
some-
Atlantic will release that album before we die.
Maybe. Our single still slaps.
That's
I'll
a good
say it.
single. Everybody go check out on
Yeah.
SoundCloud. East Atlantic.
Mm-hmm. Speechless.
Speechless.
It
It's a
goes
good
hard.
song.
It goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. It goes hard.
There's a 7/8 breakdown. The fuck?
Yeah.
Really? That's cool.
I'll never
Uh,
forget like working on that song and like going over lyrics with you guys that I had written, and there were parts where you were just like, "We're not doing that." I was like, Jesus, okay. Especially Max.
Yeah, Max was tough on you, man.
Max was very tough on me musically for a while. But that's okay.
I have to say, I think it ended up good though. I don't remember
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we cut. I don't like.
I
I
don't
can't-
remember either. I just remember like there were lyrics that I
Yeah.
wrote that were like they were like, no, we're gonna change that.
dude. The
Oh,
first
okay.
time you get challenged as a musician like that, shit hurts. You take it so personally.
Right. I mean,
You
I was challenged. I was on the back burner for most of the bands I was in beforehand. So like I
Okay.
wasn't in charge of the band. I was kind of just the singer, you know? And I wrote songs and we did them, but yeah, being challenged like that by a musician that you know is better too. It's like, damn it.
yeah, you're like, fuck, man. Like,
Yeah.
and then you get stubborn about it,
Right.
you know?
Right.
It sucks.
It does suck.
Oh
well.
Would you like to
Mhm.
hear another story that I've written?
Please. Is it it's a young story? Young
It's a
boy
young
Lucas?
story.
Yes. Story
Now-
time with Lucas.
Story time. Now this is not
Mm-hmm. SpongeBob
know,
folder.
appropriate timing, because this is for November. This is a November story.
Okay. Thanksgiving or
Yep, Thanksgiving.
okay.
And I'll
autumn
bring it back
story.
out maybe if I remember for Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna read it now so I don't forget.
Okay, cool.
This story is entitled Underground.
Mm,
And it's
that's
by
how I
Lucas
feel right
Rinaldi.
now. Okay. Am I gonna relate to the story really hard? Should I strap in?
You should strap in, Aaron. I think the first thing you should do to strap in
Mhm.
is just take note that
Okay.
the title is not
Yeah.
bold, but the whole story is. The whole story is in bold.
You're yelling that whole story. When this was happening.
But it makes sense because the story is the important part. The
You're
title
right.
don't matter.
You know what, Lucas? Little you was not wrong.
I was an innovator.
The title doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
All right.
Underground
Mm.
by Lucas Rinaldi.
Mm-hmm.
That's if I'm doing it by the bold.
Right.
Oh no, it's almost Thanksgiving.
Uh-oh.
I wonder how mom's doing.
Okay.
We better get our disguises on. Remember, Tony? Sorry. Remember? Tony lost them, and Lisa stepped on them, said David. Oh,
So many characters.
I already- Oh, yeah, I said. What about the endangered animal list? Mary got us kicked off last year, said David. By the way, this is
David's saying some shit. That's all I'm...
David is saying. I didn't mention this. The characters are turkeys.
Oh, okay, good. Okay,
So
good.
that's why.
That's huge.
Oh no,
That's good
it's
backstory.
almost Thanksgiving.
Mm.
We want to be in the endangered animal list. They don't need us.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I end that was the whole paragraph. That was the intro paragraph. And I end it with a frowny face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Scary. All right. And then I say, how about we dig to turkey?
Mm.
Done, said David. I said, really? He said, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right in front of you. I don't know. Okay.
Oh my God. Are these
then-
turkeys on LSD?
It feels like it.
I think just
so.
from listening to the story, I feel like I'm on LSD.
I know. It's just the change in tenses. I think
There's you're the king of changing tenses.
I
You're
am really good
at it.
it. All of a sudden, Tony finds a jackhammer. I said, "Where you find that, Tony?"
Done.
Tony said, specifically 3 feet 6 inches and 2 centimeters away from the underground. What is that? I don't know.
Wait a
sorry,
minute.
away from the underground jackhammer path that leads to Turkey.
Oh, the country of Turkey.
Yes,
Okay.
Turkey's going to Turkey. It's I think in my head I had just
You
learned
thought they
about
were the same.
like the Underground Railroad. And, like
Oh.
this is kind of the same thing, but for turkeys. Which is fucked. Which is not the same thing at all. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Little you thought that there was an underground railroad to get turkeys to Turkey
To Turkey.
during Thanksgiving so they
During
weren't
Thanksgiving.
killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty certain that that's what was going on here.
Jesus Christ.
Which
New
is
York, New York
which is
education system.
powerful.
Everyone.
Yeah. So that's the underground jackhammer
Oh
path
my
that
God.
leads to Turkey.
Okay.
So I said, okay, so to continue the story,
Mhm.
I said, okay, we need to get supplies. We need food, water, and jackhammer lessons. Once we get food, water, and learn how to use the jackhammer, we started off. So I guess we just did all those things after I said we need to do them.
Perfect.
Anyway, after what
yeah.
seemed like an hour, we were wondering where we were. So Mary, don't forget about Mary.
Mary was early in the story.
So Mary went up to look at where we were, but she
Mhm.
never came down.
Oh no.
Then what seemed like another hour, Lisa
Nobody
went
went
up.
to check. It's
Nobody
been
went
an
to-
hour. No one went to check.
Lisa went up to check on Mary, and she never came down.
Oh my God.
Then after
They
2
ran away.
hours,
They ran away. They were lovebirds.
they're sisters, so that's
That's disgusting.
you know what?
How
I wouldn't
dare
put that past me. So, then after 2 hours, Tony went up to look, and he never came down. So I volunteered David to go up. And he went, and he went, and but he did come back down.
Oh, okay.
And I said, David, are we there yet? And he said, I don't know.
What? Please tell me that's the end of the story.
We're very close. Oh no, I forgot the map. So we both went up. I said, look, and I pointed to a sign, and it said, you are now in Turkey. I said, yay, the end. That's the end. They didn't come back
I
down.
love
'cause
how
they made it.
flamboyant the yay was at the end.
By the way,
Yay.
it's very that's because that's how it's written. Yay! And I have some pictures of all the characters. Here's Mom. She's cooked. There's Dad.
She is for sure cooked because I mean we know from the beginning we're like, I wonder how Mom's
It's-
doing.
Yeah, that was the
She's
first line. I
dead.
wonder how Mom is.
She's dead. That's the, how's Mom
didn't make
doing?
it
Oh,
to
she's
Turkey.
dead. Yeah.
And then I have a picture of Mary and Tony. No picture of Lisa, or me,
Okay.
or David. So I couldn't keep track of the characters either.
That's true.
And then
You didn't have a name. Happy
here's my
family.
happy family.
The cooked turkey. Lucas, that's your best one yet. That one's so good. I don't know
Thank
how we're
you.
gonna fucking top that. That's
Uh,
incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Also, what happened to the other characters? They
I-
went
I-
up. We don't
I
know.
don't know.
There's
I
room
don't.
for a sequel.
I should write it now.
Yeah,
It'd be even better if I found it. I
Be
found a
amazing.
sequel.
that'd be incredible. Like, I don't even know what it would be. Like, the U.S. strikes back or something. Like, it just they come to Turkey and take all the
Oh my
turkeys
god!
back.
Yeah, the U.S. starts a fight with Turkey to
Mhm.
get its Turkey. It's like the Civil War.
It is literally. It is.
So I think that if you think you know what happened to these characters, please write it in the comments or
Yes,
send
please.
it to us, and we will read your story on
Please.
the pod.
And there are no wrong answers.
There are no
There are no
there
because
are no wrong answers.
because little Lucas thought there was an underground railroad for turkeys. It's the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. It's insane.
What a
It makes sense
concept.
though. It makes sense
Yeah.
because you're like, well, wait a minute. They they get taken and and they
They
die.
get taken and they
So,
die.
There must be a way to get them out.
You
There's
gotta
not.
get it. I thought I'd invent one.
Yeah. You were an entrepreneur.
I was
a
a
young age.
pioneer
Yeah.
in animal rights.
You
I
were?
think.
Well, we got to end the show with that because that's incredible. We got a little bit of a short episode today. It's a crazy week for us, but thank you guys for watching. That was an amazing
Yeah,
story.
thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
that with me.
For sure.
I appreciate that. AJR, do better.
Mhm.
From literally probably your biggest fan. So fucking do better.
I stand with him on that.
Thank you. And that is all we got. Please subscribe to the pod. Subscribe, comment anything. Comment anything. If you're watching this right now, comment something. We appreciate it. We love you guys. And we will see you next week.
Thank you for listening to the Just One Fern podcast. Please subscribe.
And hit the bell to stay updated.